gotta turn on the tape recorder too. There we go. Okay. So, before I start asking you about the store, I'm gonna ask some background questions.
That's fine.
Okay. So, what's your full name?
Velma Sonnier. That was my maiden name, Crater.
And what were your parents' names?
My parents' name was Adam and Louisiana. Would you believe my mom?
Louisiana?
Yes. They wanted to call her Louise, and the old priest put Louisiana. That was what was on her birth certificate. My mama's name. Of course, they both deceased, you see. His name was Adam.
That's the neatest name. I was wondering, I was going to ask if it was like a family name or...
His last name was Crater.
How do you spell that? So I'll make sure I spell it.
Credeur.
Oh, okay. I got it. And are you married?
Huh?
Are you married?
Yeah, I'm married. The Vertis, V like in victory, V-E-R-N-I-C-E, Sonnier.
Okay. Do you have any children?
No, we didn't have a chance. I lost 3, but still going.
Where were you born?
Huh?
Where were you born?
I was born around Mir. You know where Mir is at? You've heard of it, I guess. Maybe no.
I've passed through it on the way over here.
Yeah, but just don't blink your eyes because you won't see
it. Is it that small?
No, but I mean, yeah. That's where, in that area, I was born.
What year?
Born 1932.
And did you grow up in Mir?
The what, honey?
Did you grow up in Mir, or?
I grew up there until I was about 12, and my parents passed away. So then I went and lived in Lake Charles and went to school over there.
Ah, see, I'm from Sulphur, and I went to school in Lake Charles too.
Really?
My parents are both from Lake Charles.
I went to LaGrange School.
See, I went to Sulphur High, but I went to McNeese.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you like Lake Charles?
It's all right. I have relatives living over there, but I'm living here in Reno. We've been living, bought a home since we moved in our new house in '67. We've been there, you know. But before that, I was living in Reno before I got married. Also, we'd moved up in the world. You know, that's me.
Lake Charles has grown up a lot too. Let's see. So when you I can't talk. When you were young, what did you think you were going to grow up to be?
I didn't think. I was thinking of being a clerk or something, and I was like a clerk because I was working in the shoe department. My first job at Marine Times. Because you see, my parents didn't have any money. We never went to college, you see. In those days, there was no such thing. I don't think. Not many, anyway.
See, I'm glad now we have tops.
I know.
Because without that, I don't know how we'd be able to go to college. It's so expensive. So, where and when did you go to school?
I went to school in Mir at the beginning, you know, and then we moved more, still in the country, but more to then I started going to school here at in Reno now it's Central.
What was the highest grade that you got to?
I got to the over here. I got into the 5th grade, and then when I went to Lake Charles, I did graduate though. When I left Lake Charles, but then I went to night school and got my diploma after that. You know, like I say, I had to work because my parents were gone, and I was living with my sister in Lake Charles, and they had a family, so there was not too much choice. I couldn't pursue my education that much. I just had to.
You had to be able to support yourself.
Yeah, that's right. And but then when I came back to Reno, I went ahead and started going to night school, and I got my diploma. Did the best I could.
Were you involved in any civic activities or organizations or
Well,
church groups?
I've been a Catholic daughter for, well, over 50 years, because in 50, let's see, what years were it? In 104, there was 50 years I was a Catholic daughter. That's all. I mean, I never had too many other activities, I don't imagine. Then when I left Mervyn Cons, I worked there 10 years, because from the shoe department, I went up in the office. And I worked there until I went...
Which one did you like more? Did you like working in the shoe department or the
Naturally the office. It was more experienced things. You know, you'd wait on the people and you calculate their what they owed on their bill and all that stuff, you see.
So what do you like to do in your free time?
My free time, the best thing I like to do is eat out and go dancing.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
My husband and I love to go dancing. And we still
Where do you go dancing at?
Huh?
Where do you go dancing at?
Well, there's Chef Roy's. They have a band that plays there every so often. And then every last Friday of the month at American Legion here in Rayne, they have a jam session. And we have the best time. We have a good time.
That must be fun, because there's not really too many places anymore to go dancing.
We're compatible, Vern, my husband and I, because we both love to dance. And we've been married, there'll be 56 years in November, and we still go dance.
56 years?
That's right.
Yeah, I have 2 left feet, so I'm not a dancer.
Well, I mean, we just, when we met at a dance here in Rayne at the OST used to be, and we both love to dance, and we've been dancing ever since. We don't go out every weekend though, but as when there's places that have like the jam session, and sometimes if we can make it, they let us know there's a good band that's going to play at Chef Roy's, and we go there. There's not as many dance halls as you used to have when we were younger.
Yeah, I don't know if it's not as popular as it
Now you see
used to be, or...
Randall's in Lafayette.
Yes, I've been to Randall's once.
We used to go, Bernice and I. But the reason we stopped going is because, I mean, they'd get to at Randall's with a bus full of young children from New Orleans or somewhere, and they were dancing on the floor, not really dancing, just, and we couldn't dance. I said, well, look, if we can't dance, we're not going.
Yeah, it's not worth going all the way over there.
But we went a lot of times to dance at Randall's before they started with, I mean, I can understand they were bringing those young children and it was fun and all that stuff, but then they'd all get on the floor, dance floor. There was, if you start dancing, well, you'd bump into one with another. So we just stopped going. I mean, wasn't fun no more.
Let's see. Let's talk about Rayne now.
Okay.
So tell me about living in Rayne. When were you here? What years?
I moved in Rayne before I got married, and I got married in '54. So I would imagine I moved in Rayne about in the 50s.
What was Rayne like in the 1950s?
Well, it wasn't as active as it is now. You know, now they have so many more activities.
Did they have the trains?
And you see, like right now they have the Frog Festival. They have a big pavilion now, which I preached about for so long until because units happened. It was so nice when they had French music and stuff like that. They had a pavilion with the roof, so where they would bring them out, you could dance underneath there. They finally got one in Rayne.
Do you like the Frog Festival?
I do. Maybe I don't like it quite as much when I was young. I did.
But I've always wanted to go.
We've gone. We go not every year. But then they changed it from, it used to be in September, they changed it to November. And my husband is very, he's cold. You know, his iron level doesn't go up enough. He has Crohn's disease and stuff. And when it's cold, just sitting over there, we dance a little bit, but just sitting over there in that cold weather.
Yeah, November's our cold month.
Yeah, so we don't go as often as we used to because of that. When it used to be in September, we would go. But we did. We didn't go last year, but the year before we had gone.
See, where did your family shop? Yeah.
Mervyn Cons.
Was that the only place to go,
No,
or was it the best place
there was
to go?
Wiles, but I'll tell you what, it's not because I worked at Mervyn Cons, but they had very, very good clothes. In fact, Mervyn Cons has been closed for years, and I still have dresses that I bought at Mervyn Cons, and I could wear them right now. They're still good.
Was it kind of like a Dillard's, or better than that?
I would imagine it would have been kind of like Dillard's, I would guess, but my first job there was